Hello and welcome to the Portent Kast. My name is Lila. I'm your dungeon keeper and host. The Portent Kast is a queer, female, and non-binary actual play show where we'll be playing TTRPGs of all sorts. And you are tuning into episode 11 of A Parlous Voyage, our D&D 5e campaign. Keep updated with the podcast and anything we do TTRPGs over on Twitter, and you can watch episode clips on TikTok. And if you want to keep updated with episodes of our main campaigns, go ahead and subscribe here at the Portent Kast. Without further ado, let's get introducing the cast.
Hello, I'm Kristen, and I play Vernon.
Hi, I'm Star, and I play Mariana.
Hi, I'm Carolee, and I play Talara.
Hello, I'm Ezra, and I play Ether.
Hi, I'm Helen, and I play Narissa.
Hi, I'm Lindsay, and I play Serafina.
Hey, it's me, Star, and I'm here to tell you about the Summer of TTRPGs project run by the Portent Kast, a channel that you're on right now. The project is a collaboration between many queer, female, and non-binary TTRPG players to create new and fun stories and game systems you might not have played in before. The first one-shot for this project is already out right now, and it's a spooky summer camp story that I was a part of, so go ahead and check that out. And then this upcoming Tuesday, May 16th at 6 p.m. PST, you can check out the one-shot that I ran for the Monster of the Week TTRPG. It's a game that follows a group of hunters in a small coastal town who discover a cult's sinister plot underlying the 4th of July taking place. They'll have until the last firework goes off to figure out what's going on and stop the cult from destroying their town and possibly the whole world. If you're a fan of media like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Supernatural, the Monster of the Week is a TTRPG that you should definitely check out. I am so excited to share our game with you and for all of the other one-shots to come this summer. But for now, let's get back to this week's episode of A Parlous Voyage.
The pirate crew fought a red dragon in the middle of the ocean, lost many of their friends, but were well surprised when Mariana had a clandestine meeting with one of the gods, made a deal for her last chance to make a mark on Aramel. After her resurrection, the crew of the now scrapped Saber spent time in the port town of Asuran. They drank for the sunken, comforted the down, and they gained a new captain after losing their first and then briefly their second. So now we pick up on the deck of the newly bought Golden Rose as the Banshee captain has plotted a route to Ogerrock Skerry, an island north of the Wasted Chain. This is the island where the crew believes the next clue to Ragynoirth's hoard lies. So, crew of the Golden Rose, what do you wish to do as you begin to sail towards Ogerrock Skerry for a week-long journey? Any takers? Hello?
The silence is deafening.
The silence.
Serafina will be gambling.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Definitely do some of that.
Okay.
Sure, I'll join for that.
Okay, rummy 3d6s. Anyone who's playing.
Wait, who's all playing?
And
I'll
what's
do
the
it,
pot
yeah.
you're doing? Devil Smile joins.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hot.
You said 3d6s?
Yes.
And again, just so everyone's aware, Talara is consistently using detect thoughts.
Okay.
Well,
Cole, we're
Rolling
playing.
either side,
We're
well.
playing Skeletal Abyss. I'm trying to get to base, or you want 3 in the row of the highest number. That's the highest, and goes down from there. Does anyone wish to change one of their cards? Okay, you can re-roll
Yeah.
one of your cards.
Can I try to sleight of hand one of them to change to something that I wanted to change to, or do I just, if I sleight of hand it, do I just roll again?
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Can I also sleight of hand check?
Yes, you can.
26.
15.
Okay.
I want to sleight of hand it, but I don't think that either would want to. Like, I
Mariana, you
have
notice
dignity.
Narissa's sleight of handing cards.
My passive perception is higher than that.
Talara, as you're kind of just going through each person's mind, you do hear in Narissa's mind, I don't have good cards. I need to change one of them. And then kind of the same, what would Mariana be thinking? Is she trying to pull it off? Or?
I think she'd be like, that's not that good. And then, but that's all that she would give. I think actually she's going to call out Narissa and use that as a distraction to change her card.
Okay.
So, do I change it to what I want it to be, or do I
You just
roll again?
re-roll.
Roll. That's the same thing. It's upsetting.
If it makes you feel any better,
Whatever.
I rolled the same thing all 3 times on that dice.
Oof. Okay. Alrighty. What did everyone put in for gold?
1 piece to start with.
Okay.
Yeah, just one.
How much?
Sure.
Okay, so it'd be at a 5 pot, and then is anyone going to call or raise?
I'll raise by 5.
Okay, Devil Smile meets you.
Yeah, Narissa's out.
I'll fold.
Either they'll go out.
I'll meet.
Okay.
So we're out a total of 6 each, right now, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
So currently we're at a 20 pot of gold. Devil Smile's gonna raise it by 20.
What are his surface level thoughts?
I have good cards, and also the captain is very pretty.
Oh. Talara's gonna look at Devil Smile and which one is wait, hold on. I have them written down. I was like, which one
He's
is
the
that?
red tiefling.
That's what I thought. Clara's gonna look at him and say, okay, I mean, for your first time gambling here, you sure are going pretty hard.
Yeah. So?
I will match it.
Okay. We're at a 60 pot of gold. What is Seraphina?
Yeah, I'll match.
80.
What
Okay.
is Seraphina's? What are Seraphina's surface thoughts?
Her surface thoughts are like, geez, Devil Smile coming in hot. Okay. Don't back down.
Okay. Anyone else want to call, raise? Okay, Devil Smile will call. Puts down his cards. He has 3 6s.
What the fuck? Okay.
Seraphina
Damn.
puts down her cards, and they're also 3 6s.
Oh!
Okay, we share the pot.
What happens there?
We share the pot. Both
They
win.
split. Oh, well, I was legit just asking so that you would split it.
Yeah.
Because the goal is matching is like higher than in a row and then in a row. Okay. Okay.
Okay. You get 40 gold. And he gets 40 gold.
Good job.
He kind of just looks at you, Talara. Had to make an impression.
I mean, I would say you did just that.
Okay. Gambling continues.
Yes.
People lose and win gold throughout that first day's journey. Anything else anyone's doing?
Can we roll to see how successful we were and how much gold we get? Just like one
Sure.
time?
Everyone who's
Yeah.
gambling, roll me a d20.
Yeah.
We roll a natural 1, we lose all our money.
Yep.
Yeah, like
The house always
17.
wins.
Also a 17.
16.
Sorry, what was
18.
that? Okay. What was that, Ether?
16.
Okay. Serafina, you win the most. Let's see what.
Yeah,
Okay.
she does.
Devil Smile loses all, like, most of his money, that he just won.
oh, okay.
Poor guy. Poor baby.
Oh, we fucked that guy up.
He did good in his first round. But Serafina, you win, I'll say, an additional 60 gold. Narissa and Talara, you each win 30 gold. Mariana and Ether, you win an additional 15. Nice.
I profited 4 gold.
It's profit still, so.
I profited
yep.
29.
Hey, at first I thought you said 69, and I was like, eh.
I wish Narissa would not shut up about it if she did that.
Okay. After that, what are you guys doing?
I think after that, like, first night of that, I'm going back to my, like, oh, I'm the captain now. And heading. Basically, she's just like shit all the time. If her service odds are ever being read most of the time, she's like shit responsibilities. Wow, the air smells really nice today. Shit. But I think she's basically going back to like her like officers' quarters area, and I'm gonna go out Torp's skull and kind of just set it on the shelf and be like,
Okay. Go to your officer's quarters, and you find Torp's skull, which has been moved from the saber over to the golden rose for some reason.
no, I had it in my bag. I said I
okay.
picked it up and put it in my bag.
I don't
so
remember
I take
that.
it out of my
That's
bag.
okay. Yeah. Take it out of your bag.
Everyone looked at me weird when I said it, so I remember it.
And you set it on a shelf. And then you go and sit over at your desk. Adjusting to your new reality. You're the captain of a ship with a half-dozen new faces. You're supposed to be a shepherd to the lost. But you sit at your desk. The world almost becomes still and quiet. The only sound that entangles your ears is the beat of your heart. Boosh. 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 You look upward, and where you should see the set of double doors that enters into the captain's quarters, you instead see a familiar inky black void and a simple wooden door that stands in front of where you sit. What do you do?
Okay. I'll get up and go to the door.
Okay. As you approach the door, the sound of your heart beating grows louder and stronger as you do. Your hand reaches for the doorknob and the beating stops, and all you can hear is the sound of water dripping from your dress and a very faint, muffled sounds of sobs from beyond the door. You turn the doorknob and you see 2 cots, iron rod beds with thin mattresses. On one of them, you see a smaller figure, curled with her legs at her chest. The figure is sitting on the bed. She has darker brown skin, long hair that's pulled into a messy braid. Probably looks about 18 or 19. When you enter the doorway, she looks up from her curled form, wiping her tears. Who are you? Are you a friend of my father's?
That depends. Who is your father?
You don't know my father then?
I know a great deal of people, but I don't know you. Can you tell me about yourself or your father?
My name is Willow. Father's a man who runs the shop below here. Who are you?
What is the name of... my name is Mariana. How did... Is this your room?
Yes. I share it with a few others. But they haven't been by to visit.
Willow, may I sit on the bed with you? I come and I sit down next to her. I pat my thighs awkwardly. So, what... Before you came back to your room, what was the last thing you remembered?
I remember walking into his office. And then I hit the floor. I just felt weak and weaker before I woke up here.
Well, who is your father?
He's an awful man.
I gather. And the name of the shop? Your father?
Mansalada's oddities. Why are you here?
Willow, things have changed. The last thing you remember is the last thing you remember. We are in a world that exists between life and death.
The thought crossed my mind. I just wasn't sure.
It's a hard reality to deal with.
It's worse knowing that people I care about, I can't protect them.
What do you need to protect them from?
My father? His network of people? I need to make sure they're okay. And I can't do that here.
I can do that for you. I'm gonna reach out to take her hand in my own.
Okay. She's cautious at first, but eventually holds it.
I exist between life and death. And I have spoken to people like you time and time again. And anything that you need from me, I am here to help you with now. Whatever you need me to protect, I will do.
I need you to make sure that Astrid, she's okay.
Astrid,
And
okay.
And the kids are okay.
Where are you from? Where's the shop? What island?
We're from Asuran, but it's where we are. We're from all over. Orphanages. Other towns.
Okay. And this oddity shop doesn't move?
No. I mean, he has a cart that he wheels around some of the islands, but the shop itself does not move. I need you to make sure Astrid's okay.
Mm-hmm. I will find them and I will make sure they're okay.
Okay, you don't know Astrid, do you? Like, I should describe her, right? So you can find her?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
please.
She's very beautiful. Freckle painted skin. Hair like fire. Green eyes. There's about 6 or 7 kids who my father he took in. I just need to know that they're safe too.
How old is Astrid?
About my age. A year older.
And you can add a little before. You said she had red skin or tan skin?
She had freckled painted skin and hair
Got
that
it.
looked like fire.
Ah. Okay. Right. I will look for her and make sure she is
Why did your voice get like that?
What? I'm normal.
No, something shifted.
I know someone who bears a similar description, that's it. Her name is not Astrid.
What's her name?
Talara.
You do know her. That's one of the names she goes by. We would have to put up identities to make sure we didn't get caught. That means she's on the run. She's not safe. And with that, your eyes blink and you're gone and you're back in your captain's quarters. What is everyone else doing?
Oh my god!
I think
I wrote, is Astrid Talara? And then you immediately was like, that's her name. And I was like, oh.
I love it. I love
Me
it.
just writing notes. I'm just writing so it looks like I'm writing notes. Continuing to write notes. I don't know what to write.
Just gonna highlight that in my notes.
Mariana
But
reels.
no one knows.
Nope.
They got, what was the first name of the oddities? What was the, I have
Mansulata.
Mansalot's.
Mansulata.
It's
Okay.
Maculata.
Maculata, sorry.
Yeah.
Maculata. I wrote Mansalot.
Valid. But what is everyone else doing?
Vernon's talking with the ogre.
Okay. Sorry. I should get in that mindset.
I forgot his name because I honestly love him. Wait, what was it again?
My name's Warwick.
Yeah.
Warwick.
Don't you know, Baki?
I love the voice. I love it. No, you made me forget what I wanted to talk about. Okay.
That's okay, little guy. You'll think of it.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Vernon's walking up to work and I buffered. He's just probably helping with navigation, even though Warwick knows where they're going. He's just kind of just watching and keeping an eye on the crew.
What does that mean, crew?
But he's just watching like anyone on the deck of the ship and just don't want a similar torp situation.
Okay, so you want to do an insight check on the crew. Okay,
pretty
make an insight check.
I can think.
Okay, for the most part, everyone seems to be normal. No one sticks out like Torp was, so. But you keep an
Valid.
eye on the crew as you kind of, as Mariana is in her quarters doing whatever she's doing, and the rest of the crew is kind of helping out, guiding as dusk kind of begins to fall on the Shaloran Seas. So, is anyone else doing anything for that first day?
I would say Seraphina's just kind of helping her out, wherever she needs to get the ship in proper conditions and stuff like that, if it already isn't.
Okay. Well, there is a week-long journey if anyone would like to do anything over that week's time. Yes. Mariana.
I would like to, two things that I want to do. In my purgatory state, I would like to try to reach out to Marin to see if I can, like, feel her to see if she's dead.
Okay.
And then the other thing I want to do is basically the new crew, kind of like assess them, try to see like what their abilities are, talk to them. You know, the captain, like, coming around, meeting the new people.
Okay. Just the new crew members, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Evander, the yellow dragonborn, the younger dragonborn, looks to be, or has show skill in, like, manning cannons, and is more of, like, kind of a powder monkey. Warwick, he does a few battles, but it's gonna, or he does one battle, and you realize, oh, you're gonna break the ship if you continue. He likes to slam people onto the ground. And he seems to take hits, very well. Devil Smile is kind of very dexterous, can sneak up on people, stuff like that. Tyrden and Anessa are also fairly good. Tyrden shoots with a gun, and Anessa has daggers and a short sword. And then Sly has a crossbow, and he has pretty good sight, like eyesight.
Cool. Nice.
But you kind of sit in that kind of space trying to reach out to Marin. I'd like you to make a wisdom check.
Okay. Wisdom. Is this flat wisdom?
Correct.
17.
You kind of sit and you can feel your heart beginning to beat in that similar fashion. But you open your eyes and you're still in the captain's quarters.
Okay. Okay.
What's everyone else doing for this week-long journey?
Lara is just getting to know everyone, like individually going to each of the new crew, just like she did the first day or so of, just ask them where they're from, what they do, how they became a pirate, just those kinds of things.
Okay, yeah. You know that Warwick is from Ogerrock Skerry. He left because he didn't like it. Evander is from Erismere, in one of the canyon towns. Just joined because he wanted to do something else than be like a butcher with his family. Spencer Devil Smile has grown up on the Wasted Chain, was a smuggler, and then got into piracy. Tyrden and Anessa seem to be kind of experienced criminals. And Sly's just here. He's good at eyesight. That's all he tells you, at least.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Okay. And then at some point in the week, she is going to try to reach out to Marin as well.
Okay.
In her own way. So she's gonna cast. So she just, just as she normally does, later at night. In her, I guess we all have rooms now. Just kidding.
Yes,
Like,
you all
in
have
the
rooms.
hammock?
And you have bunkmates unless you're part of the
Yeah.
officer quarters. So who's bunking with who is a question I should ask.
Um,
Warwick gets his own room. He's too big to have someone else.
I don't know. Who's bunking?
There
I'm
is.
guessing the siblings would bunk together.
Well, they're just related. They don't tell you how they're related.
Oh.
They refuse to tell anyone. They're like, you don't get to get too close. Kind of edgy, kind of. You
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
I don't know you yet.
Edgy?
I don't know. They're being weird
Yeah.
criminals.
Yeah.
They're definitely twins. And
no,
they're definitely
they're not.
actually named Vex and Max.
No, they're not.
Jeff
There is
and Beth.
Wendy O'Shiv and Barnacle Barbara are together. Peter Pegger and Jason Krabs are in a room. Colin Cutter. So the rest are Colin Cutter, Evander, Devil Smile, and then Sly, or also Narissa and Barky.
Who's
And Narissa's
Seraphina
not
bunking
going
with?
She's an
anywhere.
officer quarter.
Oh, she's an officer now. That's right. Oh, Ether and Seraphina. Dang.
Vernon
I'm gonna
Don't
probably.
worry, Narissa can bunk with Ether.
Oh my god, thank you.
There isn't another cot. It's a
They can
twin
share a
bed. It's a twin bed.
They'll snuggle.
There's only one bed.
Jesus Christ. There's two now just because you said that. No,
Let us snuggle.
okay, who's bunking
Vernon was-
together?
Probably thinking he got his own room. Then, oh.
Go suck a dick.
I would say Talara would just like she had probably initially picked a room before they got there, and just like whoever was like left over probably just came in there. Like she doesn't care.
Okay. Then I'll say you bunk with Evander, the yellow dragonborn.
Cool. But yeah, she's gonna. I guess it doesn't really matter if he's in there or not. But she's going to sit on her cot, and she wants to cast Sending to Marin first.
Okay, what do you say?
Thank you, Star. Is a word. Starting with Where are you safe? Can we find you? That's
Okay.
That's all she needs to say. Yeah.
You get an immediate response.
Mm-hmm.
Talara? Where are you?
Shit.
I don't know where I'm at. I don't know how you can find me. It's just... I don't know. That's it.
Okay. Let me look at my... She's gonna do it again. And say, is there anything around you? Can you see anything at all? Can you hear anything?
There's nothing really around me. It's... I guess foggy? The room is like 5 feet at most. I can't see anything else.
Okay. And I guess she's gonna cast Sending to Willow now. I was going to originally just say it another way, but she's gonna cast Sending to Willow finally. I think she hadn't for so long, just because she was worried what she would find, if anything. But now, like, leaving like Easter, and she's like finally like, okay, like, well, I guess let's just get this over with. Can we come back to it?
Okay. What is everyone else doing?
Narissa would like to talk to Ether.
Ooh.
They're probably in their quarters trying to make bullets out of the scrap.
Oh goodness, give me a tinker's check for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't know how to do it.
I mean, you helped Vernon.
What do I add to it?
Intelligence. And if you have proficiency in tinker's tools, you can add that.
I don't think I do, and I have a 0 in intelligence.
Great, so it's a straight roll.
Oh, honey.
10.
Okay. You knock on Ether's door.
Yeah, she'll do a little like do on the door.
And as soon as you finish that, you hear this like woof.
Ether, are you okay?
I think so.
Your hair is blown back, there's soot all over your face. Your eyelashes may be slightly singed.
Can I come in?
You see them in front of, and there's just this small explosion mark on the floor and on the wall, and there's just soot all over their face.
Laugh.
I totally wasn't going to.
Okay.
She's trying very hard not to laugh.
But laugh. I swear to God. I swear to the gods. Don't laugh.
I'm not going to.
And,
she'll reach into. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say they were gonna grab some, like they're kind of like looking for something to clean themselves up.
She'll reach into her pouch and like pull out a handkerchief.
Thank you. And is like clean stuff. They're like, did you need something or?
I just wanted to thank you for everything with Vernon.
It's not a problem. He was out of line anyway.
Still, like, you know what? I just like showed up out of the fucking blue. You didn't have to stand up for me compared to like this person you've known a little longer. And I just appreciate that you did.
It's really no problem at all. How are you holding up with that, by the way?
I'm fine. He can do whatever he wants. Does nothing to me.
Fair enough. Was there something else?
No, I just wanted to thank you. And she'll run over and really quickly just his little forehead and then run out. Shut the door.
Okay.
I think he broke them. They just like stand there for a minute and it's like, what the fuck is happening? And then go and like continue trying to make the bullets.
Okay, eventually you make some bullets. There may be some smaller explosions as well, but
She left her handkerchief so you can keep cleaning yourself up.
I will say you make enough to get, I'll say, 25 bullets. But then that would be all of your black powder and all the scrap you just bought.
Okay, that's fine.
Anyone else doing anything on this week's journey? Or should I go back to Lara?
Seraphina's going to be using some of the time to tattoo the 3 spells that she had found at the market onto herself.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's gonna kind of go around to the crew members that she does know and just like check in on them.
Okay. I'll say with those 3, you have enough ink to do 1 more spell after that.
Okay, after those 3?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. And so I guess she'll go to Vernon first to check on his blackness of being hands and growing and everything like that.
Okay.
He's just in his room tinkering with things, probably forgetting that he has, like, I want to say he has the little gnome, the person,
Okay.
which I forgot his name. I forgot his name
Sly.
already. Sly. Yeah, he probably ended up rooming with Sly. He totally forgets about him. He's used to having his own room. So yeah, he's just in his room tinkering.
She'll knock on the door when she knows that like Sly's not there.
Come in.
She'll walk in. Hello, Venon. I was just wanting to check in on you and see how you're doing with, you know, your hand and everything on.
Oh, it's, I think, okay. I haven't checked it in a bit.
Does it hurt or anything? Or it's just there kind of a deal?
Yeah, it's just there. Kind of a eyesore, but not physically sore.
Okay.
How's everything going with you?
It's an adjustment now being an officer, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I just wanted to check in on you and make sure everything's okay since you're now sharing a room with someone.
Oh, yeah. But I'm used to my own room. Got lucky. No, I didn't get lucky. You deserve it.
Oh, well, thank you.
And I did tell Mariana.
Oh, good. Yeah, Lindsay's brain blanked on that for a second. I don't know what. Good. That's good to hear. So she's aware of the situation and that we're now not just kind of dilly-dallying to find this treasure.
Yeah, exactly. They're a lot more understanding than I thought they would be. And I'm glad. I don't want to be on their bad side anymore. Even though I probably still am.
I guess only time will tell.
He's gonna replay the conversation he had with Mariana in his head. He called me Vernon. He didn't call me Barky.
Oh?
He's just very puzzled. Very obviously puzzled. And he's going to kind of send a message to Mariana being like, you called me Vernon. Disgusting.
No one will ever believe you. Only thing you hear back.
He just blinks a few times and he's just like, oh, this is good turn, I hope.
Hopefully so. Were you able to find anything that could help with the teleportation device that you had talked to me about potentially trying to make?
I am kind of tinkering with starting small. So he's gonna hold up like a little tiny device that's like, or motion to a device on his desk that's like kind of in pieces, but strategically laid out to where he knows, you know, what's gonna go where. This will hopefully start getting us on that track. Gonna take a while, but I'll get there.
Okay. Well, if you need anything from me, let me know.
Just keep an eye on Aether and Marissa.
What kind of an eye on them?
Good eye. I don't know. Just see if anything
Oh, I can do that. Sly's just been in the corner. I got good. I can keep a good eye.
Oh, hello, Sly.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Willing thinks
I
to
thought
think
you
I
were-
don't exist.
I honestly thought you were up on deck somewhere, not gonna lie.
No.
On that note, Seraphina's just gonna like turn around and leave.
Vernon's just like,
You got something going on with her. I can tell.
it's complicated.
She's out of your league.
I know. You heard nothing in this room. How much? She's gonna put a gold in his little hand.
I know you got more than that.
Do you want me to kick you across the ship?
I'd like to see you try.
You just grimace and just put another gold.
This is just fucking brutal, man.
Don't know how much gold I have. Hang on.
I've seen that pouch.
That's what she said.
Oh my Jesus. He's just gonna roll his eyes and give him 10 more on top of the 2 that's already there.
Okay, that's a start. Gotta keep an eye out. He scurries out of the room.
You're gonna just like,
Captain, something's happening, something's happening!
No.
I love him. I honestly love him.
Okay, so from there, she'll go talk to Mariana. We'll go do that conversation next. Just knock on the captain's door.
I'll say this is like day 2 or 3.
Okay.
So you're not...
I'm not in the ghost zone right now. I'm sitting at my desk, I guess, and I go, yeah, what do I sound like? Yeah, come in.
She walks in. Hello, Captain.
Hello. How are you today?
I'm doing all right. I just wanted to come and check in on you and make sure everything's okay.
Ask me again later.
Okay. Is there anything that I can help with?
Ask me again later.
All right, then. I will do so. Well, if you need anything, just let me know.
Okay. Ask me again later.
Oh, okay. She'll walk out.
Okay. As you walk, you kind of see a note has been slipped under the door. It says Captain in big letters.
Captain, there's a note here for you. She'll pick it up and go give it to Mariana.
I look at the note.
It is in your journal.
There it is.
If Seraphina opens the door, will she see who left the note?
You open the door, no one's there.
Okay. She'll leave the room just to give Mariana her privacy.
Fuck. They just sit there. Put the note. I put the note in a drawer in my desk. I'm just like, okay, I'll deal with that later.
Okay. Laura, you're back in your room.
Yes.
About to send a message to Willow. What do you say?
Yeah. Okay. It's exactly 25. It's written down. Yeah, no, I had to get the exact words I needed. So she's gonna. So Talara's. It's probably taking her a significant amount of time to do this. She's holding her necklace super tight. Meaning Willow's necklace, super tight in her hand. And she is going to reach out and say, I can only say so much, but I want to say everything. Are you safe? Where are you? Was it him? I miss you.
You say those words as you intertwine, moving the message along the ley lines, the weave of magic that surrounds Aramo. And it connects to the weave, but then you can feel it disperse. It does not meet any sort of soul.
Would it be possible at all if I'm quote unquote channeling Willow? Would I be able to get bits of it at all if I'm channeling her?
No, because this wasn't during that exact time.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
That's what happened when tried to use sending on Torp, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so okay, so now we know Torp is dead, and that's what happened when she messaged Torp. So okay. She's pissed. And I think between I think most of this time she's just been interacting with the crew like normal, like before this, and probably working with, who's the new navigator?
Warwick, the ogre.
Because she wants to continue learning the because she wants to be useful somehow. But I think after this, she is going to get up and walk out of the room, and she is just literally oozing like raw like flame and energy. And I think she's going to go to Mariana.
Okay.
And knock on the door, I guess, first.
Come in. Serafina, I said try again later. Well, I guess it is later. But oh, hi, Talara.
I need help.
Come take a seat. Close the door.
Oh, it was already closed immediately.
Close it again.
Yeah.
Come take a seat.
I can't sit right now. I don't know how to start this conversation.
Is it about Willow?
That's a coincidence. And I don't think she could. I think she's like frozen. Like she can't like talk or do anything. But like she's not crying. Like no tears, just like frozen. Literally frozen in her anger.
Willow came to me recently for help and told me to make sure Astrid was safe and to stop her father. So I know that you're safe for now. And can you tell me who the bastard I have to kill now is?
Can you what were her words?
Well, she's a lost soul right now, in between, and she didn't know she was dead, so she died. I'm sorry. I get up and pat you on the shoulder awkwardly. I'm sorry. And she said she went into her father's room, his office, and it went dark. She hit the floor, and that was the last thing she remembered before she awoke as a lost soul.
What does that mean, lost soul?
It means there's something she needs to be done in the world of the living that will help guide her to her afterlife. She spoke of protection and orphans and protecting you from her father.
I imagine protecting those from her father is what she needs to move forward.
Hmm. So, you came back though. You came back.
Yeah, I suppose, yes.
Well, can she come back?
I don't know. It seems unlikely. I came back because years ago, when I died originally, and I came back, I came back and I was fine and everything was fine. But I would have dreams of this afterlife place. So I was originally brought back by people who had magic to bring me back. And then just because I've had constant dreams of this afterlife place and then died again, I think the only reason that I was able to come back this time was my connection I had the first time. So I don't know if she has that kind of connection. We can, if we try to locate her father, we can see if we can find her body. And there's all kinds of
our father.
Oh, right.
I mean, not biologically, but I mean, he's still there. He wouldn't be hard to find. He's not the kind to he's not the kind to hide, to say the least.
Is that who you're on the run from?
I wouldn't say on the run. It's more plotting and planning his murder.
Well, that makes it easier.
I apparently didn't finish the job the first time, unfortunately.
Did you try to kill him?
Not intentionally. But it will be intentional this time.
I tried to reach out to Marin, just to see. She's not dead, so that's good news. As far as I'm aware, I could have just not reached her.
I did what I could, and I was able to reach Marin, but not Willow. But Marin said that she's in like a room and it's foggy, but she can't hear anything. She can't see anything other than just like fog.
Did she say how she got there or what happened?
She doesn't know.
All right. Same father? Marin?
Oh, no. No, Marin, honestly, I don't know too much about Marin. We only knew each other for a couple months before we came here, so.
All right. Well, we'll add it to the list. We'll find Marin. We know she's alive now. We'll kill your father. It's amazing what you can do when you have the intention to do so.
You honestly have no idea. I would burn this world to the ground. But maybe I'll just have to do that for Willow, or for Marin now. And I think Kalara, she can't, like, she's frozen again. Like, she's just gonna sit there as long as she can. Or as long as she can't tell Mariana is like, okay, get out of my office.
I think Mariana's fine with it. She's bad at comfort though. So
Yeah.
she's like sits on the desk and I think she puts like a single hand on your shoulder and then just like sits like a dead person, like just complete like no moving, hand on shoulder. It's like having a corpse with a hand on your shoulder.
I'm literally.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where we'll take a break.
I hate you, Lila. I hate you.
And welcome back. We pick up as Talara, maybe Astrid, and Mariana are in the captain's quarters and have just discussed some stuff. What is everyone else doing? This is probably about day 4 or 5.
I want to quickly add that before Talara left, she told Mariana, like, this stays between us. No one else can know. At all. Period.
Don't worry,
Like,
I am a
almost
master of
threatening.
secrets.
Like, almost, like, threatening you, almost, so.
Don't worry, I am a master of secrets.
Okay, and she's gonna turn around and walk out.
Anyone else do anything?
I would say
Vernon's-
Go ahead.
Go burn.
I was gonna say Vernon is looking more into the hand mages bolt thing.
Okay, you don't have books on that, so you could tinker with your thing though more.
But yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
make me a
Gonna
tinker's
continue
check.
tinker. I think I don't remember if I'm proficient or not.
It'll be on your character sheet. You should be because you're
And
an
I am.
artificer.
Cool. So it's my intel plus that plus. Just gonna roll a d20 and then I'll
D20
dial
plus
up,
7.
So 17. So 17 plus 7 or 24.
Okay. You're beginning work on your smaller teleportation device. Probably with a little, like another week's time on it, you'll be able to successfully make a teleportation device that can teleport you 30 feet. So basically Misty Step.
Misty Step, let's go.
Anyone else doing anything? I'm just awaiting that.
I would say Seraphina follows up and has conversations with like Ether and Nurse and Talara. Just to, like check in and see how they're doing and stuff.
Okay, you go to Ether first.
Knocks on the door.
And
Hello, Ether. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Just checking in. Making sure that everything's okay and such.
I'm fine.
I heard you were kind of a knight in shining armor for Narissa during a particular disagreement with Vernon.
Necessarily want to. I just didn't like how Vernon was talking to her.
Yes, he can sometimes come across as an asshole, so that's not surprising.
Asshole was putting it lightly, but yes.
Not surprising at all. So is there something there between you two? Not you and Vernon, you and Narissa.
No, we're friends. I took care of her because she was too drunk to do so on her own, and put Vernon in his place because he was being a little bitch. That's it.
Okay.
Is there anything? Would Ether know there's something between her and Vernon?
That you
Is that
you
more
know
of just things
gossip.
that I
You
know?
know the gossip
Yeah, you know the gossip that Marianne
from
and
before,
Marianne
from
do.
episode
yeah,
1.
Yeah. Anything of rekindling between you and Vernon, perhaps?
I mean, I don't hate him with a burning passion anymore, but
Makes one of us.
so that's what we are.
I'm glad.
Are you?
I despise Vernon, but I've known you for long enough that you deserve someone that makes you happy. And if he does, or if he's starting to, again, even though I don't like him, I'm glad.
Well, I appreciate you being very candid. I mean, I would say we're getting back to being on civil terms and such, but I wouldn't go as far as me falling back in love with him or anything of that nature yet, so we're fine right now. I mean, who knows what the future holds in general, not just here.
My past experience, past love is very, very easy to rekindle.
That's fair. But I mean, I have been getting, picking up on Mariana's not so subtle flirting too, so, you know.
She flirts with everyone. I've picked that up as well.
Seraphina kind of just sits there and ponders for a second about that. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Thank you so much. Are you doing well, being the first mate now?
It's a lot of getting used to. Didn't really think I would have this much. I didn't think that she would honestly have as much faith in me if she does, but I'm just trying to make sure that she didn't make a mistake in making me first mate.
She didn't. You'll be great.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Hopefully I'll come to a point where I can believe that for myself.
Well, if you need anything else from me, let me know, and I'm more than happy to help in any way I can.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And she walks out.
Do you go to the other two?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Who do you go
Turn
to?
Narissa next.
Okay.
She wants the tea between that. She'll knock on Narissa's door. Who's Narissa rooming with?
If we're being legit about that. Wink.
Was that a legitimate thing?
I mean, if Narissa were to come in and be like, this is my room too now, Ether would not kick her out.
I mean, she's used to sleeping in the water, so she would probably just bring a blanket and a pillow in there and be like, this is nice.
We'll say Seraphina finds Narissa like somewhere on deck, not necessarily in a room.
Yeah. She's been picking up like odd jobs around the boat, like whatever Mariana is like, hey, this needs to be done. She's like, aye, Captain.
Perfect. So Seraphina will just find her on the deck somewhere. Oh, Narissa, I just wanted to check in with you and see how things are going.
Oh my god, hi. Things are going great. How are you?
I'm well. You've been doing a lot of like odds and ends stuff around the ship, it seems like. Have you had much experience with this before?
Not so much with like actual boating, but I'm just generally like pretty good with stuff on the water. I learn relatively quickly, you know, give me some directions, I can follow them.
That's definitely a very useful skill to have, being able to learn quickly and such.
I try.
And you're getting along with everyone on the ship? For the most part?
Sure.
did hear a little bit about the tiff between you and Ether being on one side and Vernon being on the other.
Tiff is one word for it.
Is there anything going on between you and Ether by chance?
I don't think there is, but I would not be upset if there was. They're very cute. Very
They are
cute.
indeed. Well, if something does come of it, just make sure that you don't hurt them.
I would
Because then you have to deal with me, and I really don't want to have to do that.
It would never be my intention to hurt either. Vernon I could hurt. No offense.
He unfortunately brings that side from a lot of people. So
Yeah. If Mariana ever decides to throw him overboard, I'll be the one to push him.
you might have to fight Mariana for that.
That's fair. I mean, look, she's captain. She gets like first dibs or whatever. But like, if she steps back, I'm running.
Completely fair and understandable. Kind of a mindset. Okay, well,
I'm surprised to hear that. I thought that you two were kind of buddies.
We've had our past, and I don't completely hate him with a burning passion anymore, kind of a deal. So that's currently where we're at right now.
You know you can do so much better than him, right?
she coughs, hiding a laugh to that. Is there someone particular that you had in mind on that? Seeing how we haven't really known each other for that long.
I mean, literally anyone is better than him. But I also have a feeling that, like, if you were to ask Mariana to do anything, she would probably do it in an instant.
Seraphina's just like under her breath. That's one for, and then one saying that she flirts with everyone. So mild confusion. I'll keep that in mind, because I mean I was talking to Ether a little bit earlier, and they had made the comment that she kind of flirts with everyone. So now I'm not as sure.
She insulted my seahorses, so I wouldn't necessarily think that was flirting. The only people I've seen her be anything near flirting with is you and maybe Ether, but I think theirs is more of like, you know, when you have that like best friend when you're a teenager, and like the way that you make people know that you're best friends is that you flirt with each other, so everyone thinks you're a couple even if you're not, and you kind of hope that they do because it's funny. They give me that vibe.
I see. It's been a minute since I was truly a teenager. I'm not sure I completely understand the whole picture of what you're saying, but I think I get enough of it to understand.
I wouldn't have thought that you were a day over 20.
Oh. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm actually 42, so that's nice.
Oh my god, you're like 20 years older than me.
I guess so.
I'm a baby, what's up?
She just kind of sits there just like contemplating how this conversation's going, and she just like quickly changes the subject. Anyways, I will leave you to what you're doing, but if you need any help or anything from me, just let me know.
One last really quick thing before you go. You said you talked to Ether earlier?
Yes.
Did they, like, say anything about me?
I mean, I did ask them. I mean, they said that they took care of you when you were drunk,
Mm-hmm.
and that you know they stood up to you against Vernon. So
Mhm.
so that's very nice. I would say that they're not always the most vocal about this kind of a situation. So it'll be interesting to play out, but
That's okay.
so
As long as they aren't like mad at me or they don't like me, I'm happy.
oh no, I haven't heard either of those come out of them.
Amazing. I will keep being a snuggly little shit then.
Perfect. All right, well, you have a great rest of your day then.
You too. Thank you for chatting, Seraphina.
Absolutely, thank you as well.
Bye.
Okay.
Lila, your faces that whole time. Oh my god.
Kind of at this point, you probably see Talara kind of coming out of the captain's quarters.
Oh shit, I don't want to do that now after
You don't know? You don't know?
I don't. Okay, Seraphina's just gonna go up to Talara, darling.
Oh, hi there.
Hello. How are you doing?
Well, you know, fine as a frog's hair split 4 ways.
Wow, was that off the cuff or like?
It's a thing.
Did you say it's a thing?
Yeah, look, Star's nodding her head. It's a thing. Fine as a frog's hair split 4 ways.
It's a southern saying.
I've lived in South Texas all my life. I've never heard such a thing.
Georgia, what do you mean it's a southern thing?
Oh, right. Where a lot of us are southern. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah.
I've never heard that in my life. Oh, okay. Anyways. Oh, that's very good. You know, I wanted to check in on you, and I don't know what you two are laughing at now.
I'm just laughing at that. That's very good.
Seraphina's, I mean, Lindsay's never heard of that phrase. Seraphina's never heard of that phrase.
Yeah, you're just going with it, and I love it.
We're just
Yep. 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 Okay.
I just wanted to check in on you, though. You know, we've been through a lot, and I don't think I've really talked to you one-on-one just regarding to what happened with Marin and everything, and I just want to make sure that you're okay at the moment as best you can be, kind of a deal.
Well, I'm getting through it, but I was able to reach out to Marin. I was gonna let everyone know here soon. They don't really know where they are, though, is the problem.
Okay, but they're alive. That's good. That's really good.
As far as I know. So that's, you know, that'll just keep me going for now. But I'm fine. Yeah. I appreciate you coming and checking on me, though.
Absolutely. Well, I do know that Vernon's currently working on, you know, a teleportation device like similar to the ones we found, you know, back on site. So maybe we'll be able to crack some sort of a code to figure out how to get to her.
Well, I mean, as far as that, I mean, I saw him the other day just teleporting that 30 feet on deck. I don't know if I don't know that it's gonna go very far.
I'm sure that
dimension or whatever.
Right. I'm sure that's just like phase 1 of it. You know, kind of a deal.
Baby phase, yeah. It's phase 0.
Well, if you need anything from me, let me know. If there's anything that I can do to help or anything of that nature.
I'll let you know when the time comes, if the time comes. I should get to Warwick. Warwick is supposed to be showing me how to get to Ogerrock Skerry. But I don't know half of what he's talking about half the time, so I'm gonna go figure it out.
That's fair.
She's gonna go over to Warwick just to do her job.
Oh, hi, matey. Hello.
I guess that is my pirate name now.
I don't know, that's what everyone else is saying.
Wait, that's what everyone else is saying?
I don't know. I just met you.
That's true. Well, I appreciate you helping me with the navigating. I can't do much more than this, so
It's okay,
well,
as
not
long
yet.
as you can follow the stars. They'll lead you to where you need to be.
That you have a totally different perspective than our navigator before. You know, he liked to use maps and such.
Well, I know the Skerry Island is, you know, my hometown is north, so we're heading north until we find it.
I think you're doing fantastic, Warwick. You're doing such a good job, and I appreciate it. I will work on. You just help me with reading the stars. Well, how do you do it during the day?
You gotta look real hard.
I think she like slaps him on the shoulder, like stop.
He slaps you back and it like moves you like 3 feet. Oh, sorry, matey. You okay?
Oh no, I'm totally good. I like you.
Oh, I like
You're
you
fun.
too.
No, like you're fun, Warwick. You're fun.
Oh, okay. It's good, I think. I'm gonna go back
Yes,
to looking at the stars, and he just looks up.
At the sun.
The biggest star.
Dolores tries. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Okay, what's everyone else doing? There's like 2 days left.
On the last couple days, I'm gonna go sparring with the newbies, just kind of, you know,
Okay.
test their abilities.
Okay, Warwick refuses to spar the captain.
Ooh.
I don't want to hurt you. I might
I
break your
appreciate it.
spine. On accident.
Or can we talk about slamming people down onto the ship real quick?
I stopped after you told me the first time.
I appreciate it. When we're on land,
It's just my
go
hands,
nuts.
they do things I don't tell, my brain doesn't tell them to do.
Maybe try to teach your hands to go up instead of down.
Ooh, throwing people. That could be fun. I like your ideas. I don't want to throw you though.
I don't want to beat them.
Yeah, you're just a little lady. I don't mean that in a disrespectful manner, Captain.
I know you don't.
I love it.
Okay, I'll go look at the stars now.
Has anyone told him it's daytime?
I tried. I did several times.
Okay.
I just
think
watch
he's
him
just
staring
gonna-
into the sun.
He's just gonna burn his corneas.
I don't know what that word means.
It's your eyeballs, Warwick. It's your eyeballs.
Oh, I can get new ones.
Laura, can you go check and see if Barky has any kind of something that will shade his eyes?
Oh, like from the sun?
Yeah, like glasses that will save him from the sun.
Oh, from like some sun. So like sunglasses. Okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
can
My
go see
eyes
what-
can take the pain!
Warwick, no, please.
He's still staring up at the sun.
Oh, we need an eclipse.
Brandon probably made him some after seeing him do this like a first time, and he's like, "I'll make you some glasses." We'll probably make him
Roll for glasses.
Roll for glasses. Since you have no glass on the ship except for rum bottles.
I mean,
Are you
honestly,
making him a rum bottle Coke?
Either
rum bottle glasses is what you're making him?
I guess so.
Honestly,
just sticking like straight out.
Okay, so am I doing a tinkering check
Yes.
too? Okay, so that's 15 plus 7. That's a
Yeah, you attach
22.
the bottom of some rum bottles to some metal, and you solder them, and they're extremely tiny on his face. You have to like make a strap for him to be on his head. He's kind of cutting into my skin. but I can take the pain.
No hoard.
I was gonna offer if I could put some padding around it.
I don't want to look like a nerd like you. Sorry. I can
Trust me,
take
work. It's
the
impossible
pain.
to look that stupid.
I could have that cool scar that the Blaze has.
Wait, no,
Fuck
okay.
yeah. I
Go
got
ahead.
this.
We're gonna-
Thank you. You're
back.
making me look cooler.
We're gonna have a talk about this later.
Anyway, you're sparring.
Pew, pew, pew.
Okay. You kind of spar some of the newbies. You kind of assess their abilities. Devil smiled during this, kind of just watching, and he's like throwing daggers at the mast, like very consistently until everyone else spars.
Are there any spellcasters that are standing around watching?
It's whoever's on deck watching.
Yeah. Talara has like rage she needs to get out. Like she wants to fight someone, but it's not like a point to fighting someone that's melee. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Seraphina sparring.
I was about to say Seraphina is also a magic caster, and like she would be like probably 50-50, like half the time sparring and like half the time, like, especially with like the spell that she just put on herself.
Don't hurt the ship, please.
I shouldn't. Talara is, while watching everyone else, is just going to I mean, I could use some practice actually. I felt like I was pretty useless in that fight against that red dragon. I'm not much of a fighter, but I don't know. Seraphina, I know you do some magic.
Yes, I do. Would you like to practice?
I would love to practice. I don't think it'd be quite fair to fight, you know, like someone with a like sword versus sword. Like I'm not gonna do anything, but magic would be, yeah.
Okay, let's have a go.
So down.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Are we doing this like a real fight?
Just roll initiative.
Okay.
You guys will each have one round, and you'll roll a d20 to see who comes out on top.
Oh. That's a 12.
My initiative was a 15.
Okay. So Seraphina goes first. What are you doing in your first round, Seraphina?
So Seraphina's going to cast Cloud of Daggers.
Okay.
Talara will shield it.
Okay.
I can't?
No, I said okay.
No, it's not an attack. It has to be an attack to shield.
Mm-hmm.
It is an area of effect.
Oh, got it.
Oh. Oh. I remembered the magic missile part, so I thought it was just like most things. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah. Do I roll damage on her?
Yep.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
At what level are you casting this as well?
Just regular.
Okay.
Second level, which is what it is at. So 4d4. Come on, get out of the cave. Okay. 2, 5, 6, 7, 11 points of slashing damage.
You see as these almost like fiery blades shoot out of nowhere and just begin attacking you.
Mm-hmm. Is that it?
Unless she's doing anything else. There's not.
Yeah,
turn.
That's all my turn. That's what I'm gonna do.
I think Talara, now she gets hit, like just the rage that she's been like holding in, like she's pissed, but like, and is gonna take it out on Seraphina unintentionally. And she is going to cast, she doesn't want to hurt the ship.
You're good. Just do it.
No, okay, yeah. Okay, she's gonna cast Psionic Blast, like right as she gets hit. Like she's mad she got hit.
Okay.
What does that do?
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Seraphina.
And anyone else, technically, in the 30-foot cone, but I'm just... so everyone else, too. But
Okay.
that's just
Two
flavor. Well, that's
NPCs
just flavor.
Okay, 2 NPCs are kind of in that same kind of the edge of the cone raid, but they succeed.
Seraphina does not. That was a 2 with dexterity for a total of 5.
I'm gonna say Talara like screams, extremely like high-pitched scream, and that's so many dice. I gotta get all of the dice out.
Are you gonna kill Seraphina?
No.
It shouldn't.
Yeah, it physically can't do more.
34 damage.
Jesus!
And then she's pushed back 20 feet.
Okay.
And knocked prone.
Okay.
Okay.
So I would say, like, Seraphina gets knocked on her ass, and she just, like, kind of sits there for a second. I'm like, damn.
And I will say, each of you roll d20s. Talara can do it with advantage.
Vernon's definitely running over and healing Seraphina.
We're doing just a straight roll?
Yes.
8.
17.
Okay. You guys continue, but shortly after Seraphina, you are winded, and the magic kind of... You need a break. But Talara, you come out on top of the spar.
Seraphina goes and shakes Talara's hand. That was very good. Have you been training with the Banshee at all? That was a very good scream.
You aren't you the Banshee?
No, I'm Blaze. Mariana's the Banshee.
Oh. They're both bees. It took me a second. Sorry.
That's because we're BBs.
Oh my god. Okay, Dad, go home. I'm sorry about that, Seraphina. I didn't.
No,
it wasn't total. Okay. But thank you. I don't get to use my magic much for anything other than not hurting people. So
that's definitely a good attacks to have and such. If you want to spar with me again, let me know.
Okay, and she's gonna turn around and walk away.
Okay. At this point, Devil Smile kind of just kind of looks up and is like, and throws a dagger towards Mariana's way to spar. Doesn't hit you, it hits the mast behind you.
Nice.
And he kind of hops off the barrels that he was sitting on. Go ahead and roll initiative if you wish to spar.
I do wish to spar. Initiative modifier. 14.
Okay, you go first. You see this dagger whiz by your head as he jumps down. And he's good, like, 6'3", a lot taller than you. But yeah, go ahead with your first turn.
All right, I'm going to whip out Netherlight, Torp's old sword, and what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna whip it out and like I'm getting ready to attack it, and then just hit him with guiding bolts.
Okay.
Wait, we're just doing? I shouldn't use magic right now. We're physical attacking, right?
As far as he's aware, yes.
Okay, then I'm not gonna use magic then. I'll just try to hit him with the rapier.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
I get a plus. Oh, sorry. 18.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage for it.
And then rapiers do 1d8 plus 4. 1d8 plus. 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay. You go and you kind of whip across and kind of cut like his arm and up to his chest. He kind of smirks before doing his own attack. You see he goes and it looks like it's about to strike you, but you see him kind of lean back and get out of the way. Now just roll a d20 to see who wins.
13.
Okay. You guys continue. You guys kind of spar, hitting your blades, kind of making contact. But you eventually get it to a point where you have a dagger at his throat, and you have him up against the mast, and he kind of just looks down and smirks at you.
Okay, I'm feeling feelings.
And then he'll kind of just take the dagger out of your hand and then look at twirl it back to you before kind of walking off.
I put the dagger. I'm like, okay. Yeah, good. I think as he goes, I say, "Yeah, good fighting, Spencer." Turn away.
He just gives you a look before going up and meeting up with Warwick.
Cool.
Yeah. That's kind of like towards your last day's journey. You guys are kind of approaching, at least Warwick says you guys are approaching the island of Ogerrock Skerry. I'd like you all to make perception checks.
Dirty 20?
Got a 12.
12!
12 as well. 23.
And what did Vernon get?
Got a 6.
Okay. Vernon, you're kind of just not paying attention at all. But Narissa and Talara, as you guys are kind of keeping an eye out, trying to see any sort of land masses, you do eventually see one kind of about a few dozen miles off, but you can see it kind of beginning to take shape on the horizon. And you guys are probably about 12 miles away from it, when the both of you notice that around the ship there looks to be like water kind of rushing in the same way that it would when a boat is next to a ship, but there's nothing there.
Can Narissa pull out her bow and just shoot and see if it hits anything?
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll. With disadvantage.
When Narissa does that, Talara's like, you see that too.
Yeah. Sorry, you said with
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. That is a 15 to hit.
Okay. You release your arrow and you see it stick in the side of something. It's just there inside of whatever is invisible here. Before it both sides of the ship, where you impact, you see this magic begin to dissipate, and 2 large pirate ships are on either side of you, and you can see they're beginning to board the ship, and that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
What?
Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you all next week, and may the dice guide you to beautiful friendships.
At least I didn't explode or
Thank you.